Hello, everybody. Ja the Sapphic here. I wanted to talk about something that's very serious to me, actually. Um, like, oof, girl, I'm so like scared to start creating again, to start creating consistently again. I'm putting so much pressure on myself, and I don't need to. I know, but it's like I'm like, I guess I'm wanting to work through why I'm so scared to like start consistently creating again. I'm ready. I am. I need to. I want to. Like, I feel guided to create again, but as I'm setting up my room to be like little studio of sorts, I'm anxious or my energy is activated. I like it's a lot. I'm like, I have like paint laid out, I have my paint brushes laid out. Like I'm looking at like art that's everywhere, and I'm just like, okay. And I guess like part of me is like, God, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm afraid to be seen trying. What? Like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Like, I I guess a visual that comes to mind is, oh my gosh, I'm painting and then I make a mistake while I'm painting, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, she doesn't know what she's doing. And I'm like, what? I can like the creation process isn't even perfect. Like, why is that a fear? I'm looking at this sketch that I've had on a canvas that I want to attack and get at, but it's very intimidating because I've never like got into a painting like that before, and that's why it's been sitting on the canvas. I want to like cover like there's so much I want to do, and maybe that's another thing that's happening. The freaking like too many choices, even though I'm the one who said the other day on a video, there's no such thing as the correct decision. There's just alignment in the decision that you make. And sometimes you're like, ooh, I'm not aligning with it. They're like, look, growth is not a linear process. Wow, okay. What else? Like, I'm a great artist. Ooh, y'all heard that hesitation there? Did y'all hear that hesitation? I'm a great artist. And I've been creating and like drawing and writing. I would say for most of my life now, it's like since I was a kid. I experienced my first art theft in second grade. And maybe I'll tell that story another time. But gosh, I also have this thing where I create something that's so good that it makes me not want to create again because I'm like, yeah, never gonna make anything of that caliber ever again. And again, what's with the perfectionism? Art is about experimentation. Like, it's not about quote unquote skill levels and whatnot. Like realism is not the creme de la creme of all that there is in art, and that's not like the tippy toppiest of skill levels. Experimentation, creating authentically, having fun, centering joy, sharing, using your talents and sharing them with the world because that is your calling. That is what's important. And sharing what you're called to share, that is what's important. It's not about this, oh my gosh, this ego centered belief that there are skill levels when it comes to art. This fear that I can't approach a piece of art the way I want to, and then shift and pivot within that creation process to what is needed and what I'm called to do. Like start as soon as I'm thinking about like when I do like dive into art projects, I don't question myself while I'm in the art. I might feel frustrated, but we keep chipping away, we keep pounding at the little hammer, and we get through it. If I wanted to approach it in a certain way and I feel, this is not quite turning out right, we make a plan or we just keep flowing through it, even if there's freaking rocks in the path, man. Like, even if it slows me down a little bit, like, I'm not a printer either. Like, this thing, I have like finally like released this part. I was I'm always like looking back, man, I could have had more arts created by now, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And like, where would that art have? Where would, if y'all hear rain, it's raining, enjoy. But where would that art have come from, really? Me rushing to get it out, or like from a place of centering joy, the process and whatnot. It's like, oh my gosh, I need more art. Like, I don't have enough on my in my portfolio and da 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 da. Like, what is that? What is that? So like, I think this was today, I was like, no, create authentically. If you create slowly, enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. I like, I don't know, and that's okay. I don't know, and that's okay. That's so exciting because I get to learn. I get to freaking grow. I get to learn more about myself. I don't know. uh, After I turn off this camera, though, I'm going to pick the brush up and I'm going to put what I want, been wanting to put on this canvas for the past couple of days. I'm going to do it. All right, y'all. Be well, create art fearlessly, share it. I love y'all. This has been Jada Sapphic. Have a great and creative day. Be well, be authentic. Be you. Bye. Talk to y'all later. Until next time.